A non-governmental organization known as African Girls Empowerment Network has organized a one-day capacity strengthening workshop with the theme Gender Responsive Budgeting in Calabar. The workshop was convened to build the capacity of stakeholders on gender responsive budgeting (GRB) in the context of the overwhelming need to advance the sexual, reproductive health and rights of women and girls in order to reduce mortality rate, girls' school dropout, as well as end child marriage. In his welcome address, a special advisor to the governor on budget, Mr. Oku Ita, hinted that capacity building on gender responsive budgeting is to advance women and girls' sexually reproductive health and rights. He explained that the workshop is to improve the skills of participants for intervention in the preparation, passage, monitoring of implementation, as well as encourage citizen engagement during budgeting.
The Commissioner State Government has made sufficient provision to address some of these inequalities that existed before now. And I think we were also driving the process in gender-based budgeting through the Ministry of Women Affairs.
Speaking, the coordinator of African Girls Empowerment Network, Mrs. Deborah Asuquo, said the network is dedicated to reducing gender inequality by empowering and advancing the human rights of young women and girls. Mrs. Asuquo pointed out that gender-responsive budgeting aims at ensuring gender equality by integrating public finances in public financial management, including budget and spending, as well as reordering priorities rather than increasing government spending.
The workshop is for key budgeting officers in the state. The budget is about to create awareness, to strengthen the capacities of the stakeholders on gender responsive budgeting. When we talk about gender responsive budgeting, we are talking about gender equality in all spheres of activities in the state, so to enhance the development in the state.
During the presentation section, the first speaker on gender and development, Mr. Elvis Okolie, describe the characteristics of women and men that are socially constructed, stressing that gender inequality, sexual and reproductive health and rights is an essential building block to achieving gender equality, which are restricted globally in other countries. The second speaker, Mrs. Ndodeye Bassey, highlighted the features of a good budget, which are preparatory, definition of frame time, realistic, transparency, and accountability.
We're here in our clients to talk about male and female. And our own view as to what male and female should do is bound in our traditions, bound in our social norms. That the way we understand the roles of the different people of male and female could be a bit, it could vary depending on our culture, depending on our traditions.
Features of a good budget, it has to be what? For a good budget, it has to be what? Like a state budget, it has to be what? Participatory. It has to be what? It has a time frame. It should be between in a defined time frame. It has to be what? Realistic. What did I say? And it has to be what? Inclusive, transparent, and accountable.
Some participants from Ministry of Budget, Women Affairs and Health appreciated the African Girls Empowerment Network for the capacity building workshop, saying that public financial management should ensure that public resources are being allocated to agreed strategic priorities.
It has created an awareness, and it has put in us something that we will remember, that each time we are preparing budget, it will stick in our head that we should be gender sensitive.
We have taken cognizance that we have to be consultation, we have to take care of other gender matters, vulnerable, the physically challenged have to be taken into consideration in preparing our budget.
I've learned that you have to budget, and when you budget, you do the income and expenditure, you carry everybody along. Before, we used to budget based on us, you understand, based on our MDA and ends them. But now we have discovered that you have to carry even the street people along.
For CRBC News, Blessing Bassey reporting.